have had trouble stopping the Lakers all night long, and they're 1 quarter away from elimination right now. Kuzma catches and shoots. That's at 7%.
I tell you what, though, Coach, Kuzma has done an outstanding job of staying in character, giving him effort and energy on the defensive end, and taking advantage of opportunities presented offensively.
Much smarter defensive game tonight in regards to fouling. Last game, they gave up 39 free throws. Tonight, only 10.
And by the way, that ball goes out of bounds. One of their best
face moving forward. There's going to be different challenges defensively than they had to face in this series.
And I don't know if you mentioned it, Mike, but we're forgetting Dwight Howard. He was on the graphic. What was he, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year?
Right. I mean, one of the great defensive centers. Kuzma, hesitation, now kicks it out. Good ball movement here. Rondo's been shooting well from 3 and does it again.
Similar to, with all due respect, is Hall of Fame assistant coach and Jason Kidd, but their competitive spirit, the way they work their tail off, became very good shooters. Kidd especially.
Games in this series, he's 8 for 18 from 3-point range.
But he's going to continue to get looks if he's on the floor.
Still 10 minutes to go. The Lakers in complete control. James just taking his time, backs down, shot won't go, rebound Westbrook. Harden for 3. Rondo, pretty move, just couldn't finish. James, the offensive rebound. It's at 103-74. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lakers looking to advance to the Western Conference Finals. They lost game 1 of this series and now looking for their 4th straight win. A foul before the shot. That'll be the 3rd team foul. His team has a shot to win.
And Rondo said to stay home. He didn't want any double teams.
Entertained by the conversation that's going on.
Nice move from James finds Morris. Caruso with 8 to shoot. Kuzma draws the foul. Got Covington up right there.
You know, when you're slow laterally and have short arms.
Why are you helping him? You look like Robbie Benson in one-on-one way back in the day.
And what a job he's done in his time in Houston.
Ball blocked by Green. Here comes Westbrook the other way. And not just what he's done for NBA basketball, called on the Laker bench. NBA's leading scorer the last 3 years. The MVP in 2018, runner-up in 17 and 19 is Gather. Second one wasn't, but he fouled him several times, then fouls him again. Oh, just a terrific all-around game for James. Now, it looks like somebody's going to be thrown out.
That's as a fan from a game.
In the bubble.
In the bubble.
He made history.
Well, as you said, though, they've asked the fans to refrain from that, from personally going after players on the court. Again, because of the unique situation here. James misses that one. Harden goes up top to Green. Russell Westbrook scoots inside but can't finish. Westbrook just 4 of 12. Only 9 points here tonight. And as we're just over 5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Nice save by Davis on an errant pass. Kuzma with 5 to shoot. Used a couple of pivot foots. And the fan was Rajon Rondo's brother. And that's why Westbrook and Rondo drawing at each other.
And we understand the rules coming into this bubble. And that's unacceptable behavior.
As Jeff said, they were given a memo. And not just the fans, but front office personnel who would yell at officials on calls. Or that's also has been told they need to refrain from that as well. Meanwhile, we still have over 6 minutes remaining in what has been a blowout.
Their defense has really been good. I mean, To me, the Clippers are the most gifted offensive team left, but the Lakers are the most gifted.
One of your top three-point shooting teams, as we said earlier. They're 13 out of 16 playoff teams. During the regular season, they were 21 out of 30 teams. As Kuzma
getting back to Rondo's brother, who I believe he's in charge of the barbers here. That's cutting everybody's hair, so he has a position. So with the position comes a high.
But in that series, meanwhile, the Rockets have emptied their bench. Chris Clemens, Michael Frazier, Bruno Caboclo, all.
Just winning anymore doesn't secure your spot. Nate McMillan did an unbelievable job with the Indiana Pacers and won't be back. Billy Donovan, a terrific job over 5 years with Oklahoma City. He too won't be back.
Well, this is his fourth year, 3 conference semifinals and 1 conference final. As Rivers throws it up.
Or you read the asinine comments about him not having postseason success relative to who and what. Like this idea that if you don't win a championship.
Pick in 2020, so they're going to have to be very creative to figure out how to change the roster if they want to change it. Meanwhile, the Lakers have emptied their bench as well. Dwight Howard comes into the
basketball without size.
Rivers throws it out to Frazier. Frazier misses. Ball batted around, picked up by Frazier. Goes inside, kicks it up top. Nice three-pointer there.
He can really shoot it deep. Great college scorer.
Meanwhile, for the Lakers, again, one of the whole big part of the season was Anthony Davis coming in as a loose ball foul is called. Voting for Defensive Player of the Year, but just watching the various different ways he impacts defensively.
Well, Coach can attest to this. You're trying to defend.
Clemens misses that. Rebound goes to JaVale McGee. Meanwhile, LeBron James in his 17th year, his hopes for his 4th championship still alive, as he will have the Lakers in their first conference finals since 2010. Shot blocked by McGee. Comes up hobbling a little bit as Caboclo had it rejected as we hit 2 minutes remaining.
But that's great hustle by McGee. You know, he's been taken out of the lineup, and instead of coming in and moping through his mop-up minutes, in transition, he chased it down and blocked the shot and got up a 3. Good for him.
I know that hurt you a little bit, him taking that 3.
I'm there to praise him, and then no, but you know what? Sometimes you got to give a little.
Actually took 6 3-pointers during the regular season, hit 3 of them. But look at who's the team that's finishing up. It's all veterans: McGee, Dudley, Howard, J.R. Smith, and then the rookie Horton Tucker. Nice move from Horton Tucker. He's got a real nice bounce to his game.
He's a good-looking young player. Very confident, comfortable handling that basketball and getting to his spots.
That three-point shooting to complement those 2 stars, do they have enough, and can they shoot it consistently well enough?
Well, McLemore misses that. And Frank Vogel has talked about, who's that third player. A lot of people just expected Kyle Kuzma to be the third wheel, the third scorer. As Horton Tucker with another nice move. Playoffs, and especially in this series, it's been a different third person pretty much every night. One night it was Caruso, another night Rondo, another night Kuzma, Danny Green, or Markieff Morris, starting to get a little bit more consistency from some of that bench and some of the role players. So the Lakers now have won 8 of their 10 playoff games, the only 2 losing with the game 1s to Portland and Houston, and they will now await the winner. Los Angeles Lakers are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2010 as they eliminate the Houston